What's up, everyone? Jordan Bates here, back with another video. Really appreciated everyone's response to my video the other day, and just really made me feel like, wow, I really need to make more of these videos because I can just really give people a direct experience of my life world in this way, in a way that I can't do through writing or through other mediums. Video's very powerful, and so I just want to make another extemporaneous video to once again tell you that I love you. I love you. Yeah, I love this earth. I love the community of sentient life on this earth. I am in favor of life. I am on team life. I'm not on team Democrat or Republican. I'm not on team Christian or Muslim. I'm on team life on Earth and beyond. I'm on team Cosmos, team sentient life in the multiverse. That is my community with which I identify, and I identify as myself. I'm an individual. I believe that we need to treat each other as individuals. When you meet someone, don't reduce a person to their external attributes. Don't think, oh, I can see that this person has this color skin, or this signifier that they're part of this religion, or I can see that they're wearing this type of clothes, or I can see that they're this gender, and therefore I'm going to assume X, Y, and Z about them. No, stop doing that. Meet individuals. Meet individuals. Every individual is an unbelievably complex and multifaceted piece of divine artistry. It's like Jordan Peterson, I've seen say that when you really listen to people and you really dig into their stories, every person is like a Dostoevsky character. Every person has these incredible, multi-layered stories to tell, and everyone is utterly unique. And when you realize this, you realize that every individual is utterly unique. It's actually a path beyond these forms of hostile, shallow tribalism that tend to divide us. When we reduce people to these surface level characteristics, or we reduce people to these group identities. No, these group identities are an abstraction that we're overlaying over top of the fundamental, actual truth of humanity, which is that the fundamental components making up humanity are individuals. And each individual is utterly unique and has their own story and their own complexities. So view people as individuals. View people as exciting, interesting, labyrinthine mysteries. Every person has such a fascinating story and so many fascinating intricacies, and such a deep, deep heart and soul and mind. You can't reduce people. You can't reduce people. And the more we do that, the more we enact a world that moves beyond these old ass fucking programs in our brains that are still running this ancient tribal, this primitive tribal software that tells us, oh, I need to love my in-group, and I need to be suspicious and hostile toward all these out-groups and these other tribes. No, we need to move beyond that programming. Quite frankly, we need to expand our sense of who our in-group is to include the community of sentient life on Earth and all life beyond Earth. This is the way to actually make this project called humanity sustainable for the long term, so that our grandchildren's grandchildren actually have a world worth being born into, or can be born at all. If we actually want to not be a self-terminating species, we've truly got to do this. We're gaining the power of gods, as Daniel Schmachtenberger likes to say. We're gaining the power of gods right now through technology. Our technology is increasing exponentially, and we're gaining this capacity of weaponry that is truly devastating and astounding. We're gaining the power of gods, but without the love and wisdom and care of gods, we will self-destruct. So we have to actually upgrade our collective capacity for cooperation, love, and wisdom, and seeing beyond these artificial barriers that we create amongst ourselves. We need to move beyond this. We need to attain a higher level of cooperation, a higher level of global community. And we enact that in our day-to-day lives by challenging our own stereotypes and our own presuppositions about people, and actually enacting this idea of global community by viewing people not as, these shallow labels and groups, but as divine individuals in their own right, and getting curious about meeting them and knowing them and approaching them with kindness and curiosity rather than with standoffishness and judgment. So that's how we do it. That's where it begins. That's where this course correction, this necessary course correction which humanity needs to undergo at this phase of our development, that's where it begins. It begins with you and I in our day-to-day lives, choosing to be more open, loving, caring, compassionate, curious, non-judgmental beings. Only you can choose to begin upgrading your individual capacity and your gifts. Start cultivating those more and giving more and trying more to be a more loving, more kind and generous member of this species and of this community of sentient life, which we're all a part. We're at this utterly crucial moment in the history of Earth, and things can either go really, they can skyrocket upward, or they can go really far south and end in apocalyptic circumstances. This is not an exaggeration at all. The planet is laced with nuclear warheads, and we're developing more sophisticated technologies all the time. And so with this unbelievable power comes great responsibility, and we have to upgrade. We have to upgrade these other capacities of ours, these capacities for wisdom and love, if we want to stick around as a species and continue to explore all the beautiful potential that we have to create art and philosophy and science and wondrous works of architecture and just incredible initiatives. Humanity's capable of so much. And I don't know about you, but I want to see us continue exploring our potential, and I want to see us level up and collectively attain the next kind of rung on the ladder of human development. A lot of individuals have attained higher rungs on the level of human development over the course of history. We're reaching a point where we need this type of upgrade en masse. Having a few outliers attain it will no longer cut it. We all have to start taking this seriously. And have to is kind of a strong term, do as thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. There is no cosmic mandate forcing us to do this, but if we want to preserve our species, preserve ourselves, and preserve everything beautiful about the world, that's approximately what we would do, in my humble opinion. So thank you for listening to this. Once again, I love you. I love you. I love the world. I love life. Life is a very beautiful thing. It's very precious to me. Enjoy it. Suck it up. Savor the magic. Savor the magic. Spread the magic. Keep it rolling. Keep it moving. Peace out.